Okay, next transaction demand model for cash is Miller or cash model. Okay, Miller or cash model, as you can see here, there is the return point, the lower level and upper level. Okay, so in the Miller or cash model, return point equal to lower level plus Z. Okay, lower level plus Z. Okay, so basically Z is quantity worth of ringgit, marketable security. So basically this is the formula for Z. Z is quantity worth of ringgit, marketable security. And then upper control limit, UL, upper limit equal to lower control limit plus 3Z. Okay, and the average cash balance equal to lower limit plus 4Z over 3. So basically K is equal to interest rate or opportunity cost of holding cash, and F just now for Balmer model, F is the fixed transaction cost. But for Miller or cash model, F is the cost per transaction of buying or selling marketable security. So different for Balmer model and Miller or cash model. Whereas this sign is the standard deviation. Okay, standard deviation of net cash flow. Okay, and then optimal cash flow, optimal cash level. Okay, the optimal amount of cash that ought to be held by a firm depend on the following factors. Berapa banyak yang sepatutnya firm ada. So forecast of the future cash inflow and outflow of the firm, where the finance manager have to make the forecasting. The efficiency which the cash flow of the firm are managed, how efficient the finance manager or the treasurer manage the cash, and then the availability of liquid asset to the firm and the extent of liquidity risk it faces, the borrowing capability and capacity of the firm, keupayaan meminjam dari firm untuk firm tu, and the company tolerance of risk. As you know, the risk rate factor, where the higher the risk, the higher the return, whereas the lower the risk, the lower the return. Okay. Investing surplus cash. When the firm have surplus cash, there is lebihan cash. So surplus cash should earn a return by being invested on a short-term basis. Bila ada lebihan, so the firm or organization should invest to get more money. There must be no risk of capital loss, since these funds are required to support a company continuing working capital's need. Okay, still remember working capitals? Okay, current asset minus current liability. So we will get the net worth of working capital. The factor which should be considered when choosing appropriate investment method for short-term cash surplus are the size of the surplus. As some investment method require minimum amount, whether the surplus or amount of money is big. The ease with which an investment can be realized, which investment the very good investment for the firm. When the investment is expected to mature, bila dia nak mature, tarikh matang. The risk and yield of the investment. What is the risk of the investment? And the yield. Any penalty which may be incurred for early liquidation. Let's say when you make investment, you terminate earlier than what it should be. So the result is you will get the penalties, okay, from certain investment. And then Short-term methods that can be useful in managing corporate liquidity include fixed deposit, overnight deposit, certificates of deposit, treasury bill, government security, equities, and so on. This is a short-term method that can use in manage the liquidity when you have the surplus. Next, inventory management. Okay, now inventory management. Okay, how you manage the inventory. Inventory management ensure firm have sufficient inventory for production and for sale to customer. You have enough inventory when you want to produce the products and to sell to the customer. Manufacturing firm carry three types of inventories: raw materials, work in progress, and finished good. Okay, these are the three types of inventory. Okay, so one of the inventory management model is EOQ, economic order quantity. Okay, this is the figure for economic order quantity. When it reaches a certain level, so you need to reorder the quantity of the items of the inventory lah. Okay, so total carrying cost equal to average inventory times carrying cost per unit. This is formula for EOQ. Okay, total carrying cost plus total ordering cost. Total inventory cost equal to total carrying cost plus total ordering cost. Okay, average inventory is the quantity divided by 2. Okay, quantity divided by 2. Okay, total ordering cost equal to numbers of order times ordering cost per order. Okay, numbers of order times ordering cost. So you can also use this formula: total cost, the quantity, the average over 2 times the cost of holding stock plus S over Q. Okay, S over Q times the ordering cost. So EOQ equal to 2SO over C. Okay. Okay, so basically economic order quantity equal to 2 times stock out cost S time ordering cost over C. C is the carrying cost. Alright. Okay, for example, suppose a firm estimate the following. Total annual demand, stock out cost is 20,000 unit, and the ordering cost 300, and the carrying cost is RM3 ringgit per unit. So find economic order quantity and total cost of the firm. So EOQ equal to 2SO, 2 times 20,000 times the 300 stock out time ordering over 3, the carrying cost equal to 2,000 unit. So the total cost is Q over 2 times C plus S over Q. Okay, S over Q times O. Okay, so 2,000 quantity over 2 times cost of carrying cost plus 20,000 stock out cost over 2,000 the EOQ times 300. So you get 6,000. Example 2. You are given that the good force has annual demand, okay, as or stock out cost of 300, stock out quantity of 300 unit, the ordering of 2 ringgit, and the unit cost is 20, and it estimates that carrying cost at 15% per annum. Determine EOQ and the numbers of order to be placed per annum. So total demand given to you is 300 unit, okay, as, and ordering cost is 2 ringgit, and carrying cost is given to you 15% per annum, so you have to multiply with RM20, okay, equal to 3 per unit. So EOQ will be 2 times 300 S times O, 2 ringgit over 3, so we get EOQ of 20 unit. Okay, S over EOQ, stock up quantity 300 over the EOQ unit, you will get 15. Okay. Hence, firm shall place 15 orders per year for 20 units per order. Another example for you. Okay, EOQ of Mona Maju is 6,800 with 650 units of safety stock, where manager Lily found that stock out cost will be 100 for each unit, ordering cost 5 and carrying cost 2. Find average inventory and annual cost. So average inventory is EOQ over 2 plus the safety stock. So EOQ given in the question is 6,800 divided by 2 plus the safety stock of 650. Okay, you will get the average inventory. Okay. And then annual cost. Annual cost equal to carrying cost plus ordering cost plus stock out cost. So you total up all, you will get 107. Next, reorder point. At what level you have to reorder the inventory to make sure all going smooth and no delay in manufacturing or selling the product to customer. Okay, this is the figure for reorder point, where the inventory level turned decrease until which level. So the company needs to make the order. Okay, reorder. And the lead time, the gap between the purchase and the arriving of the products. Okay, reorder point equal to expected lead time plus safety stock. So average inventory equal to EOQ over 2 plus the safety stock, and annual cost equal to carrying cost plus ordering cost plus stock out cost. Okay, debtors. What is debtors? Okay, sales on credit terms to customer give rise to debtors, which is account receivable. Okay, debtors is our account receivable. So level of debtor is determined by level of sales and credit and collection policies of the firm. Credit terms. Okay, condition as agreed in the contractual agreement between supplier and customer pertaining to the credit granted to customer. So when you give the credit terms to your customer, you have the credit terms in terms of how many days the customer need to pay to the firm. Yeah? So interpretation of 3 over 10 net 30. What does it mean? What does it mean by this 3 over 10? So the supplier is granting a total credit period of 30 days. 30 days from the date of the invoice. So the discount rate of 3% if paid within 10 days. So you have to understand this credit term, where when the customer pay within 10 days, so the customer get 3% discount. Okay. Credit standards. The criteria to access a customer and determine the amount of credit and extent of credit period to be granted to debtors. There are certain criteria and standards need to evaluate to your customer in order to grant the credit. Okay. Firm need to be able to ascertain the net present value of a sale made to customer. It depends on investment in the sale, required return of investment, and expected payment period. So sources of credit information is come from internal sources, which include the credit applications, including the referees. There is referee to inform the credit stability of the customer, and customer past history, whether the customer able to pay, okay, especially the payment history. And information and input from the firm, sales and accounting department staff. So these are all the sources of credit information in order to identify and make evaluation regarding the credit supply. Okay, credit terms that you will give to you offer to the customer.